Well, it's a Monday. I think we made that point. It's the 24th day of August, 2020. Counting down to August, the end of the month, which is, a week away. Okay. Morning, Gene.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, it will be.
Yes. So I'm confused. I'm not a hunter. Does dove season start September 1st, or does it start Labor Day weekend?
Starts September 1st.
Which this year will be a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, moves around, but, the common is that it's on the 1st, regardless of when it starts.
Okie dokie. Well, like I said, I just wasn't real sure. I do keep an eye on the dove population in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And for about a year, I had almost all the Eurasian doves.
Well, they're probably, they'll be hanging out even more so in another couple of days.
But no, they've been replaced. I've got a ton of white-winged doves in the backyard now.
I'll be darned. Well, maybe the white wings are the dominant, species. I don't know.
I don't know, but I just thought it was kind of interesting. And, I feed the birds because bird seed is a whole lot cheaper than cat food.
Yes.
Yes. So I do feed the birds, and I've got big numbers of white wings and a few of the ground doves.
From some of the tiny guys, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, just an observation.
The ground doves are protected, by the way. If anybody had an idea about those little guys and saying, maybe I can hunt them, I wouldn't recommend you do that.
No, nor roadrunners.
No roadrunners either.
Yes. Yeah, you start hunting the roadrunners and Wile E. Coyote will be after you.
Yes, sirree.
So,
Beep, beep.
He's the one that's kept the Acme Corporation in business through the years, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You got to admire his tenacity, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Admiration.
Okay, we've got a story coming up on the border crossings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right now, downtown, it's 4 hours. At the Eastport, it's a 3-hour wait.
We do have, like you said, there is a story.
Yes.
And we'll share that with you.
We certainly will. But before we do, we will share birthdays if you're ready.
I'm ready, Roy.
Okay, Mason Williams, we just played Classical Gas. He's 82. Singer Marshall Thompson of the Chi-Lites, 78. And Ken Hensley, he plays keyboards for Uriah Heep, 75. Actress Ann Archer, 73. Actor Joe Regalbuto is 71. Actor Kevin Dunn, 65. Actor Steve Guttenberg, 62. Actor Jared Harris is 59. Actor Marlee Matlin is 55. Actor, comedian Dave Chappelle, 47. Actor James Darcy is 47. Actor Carmine Giovanazzi is 47. Actor Alex O'Loughlin, 44. Actor Chad Michael Murray is 39. And actor Rupert Grint of Harry Potter fame is 32. Okay?
All right.
Local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
What do I do? What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert.
School.
Having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Priscilla Hernandez, Juanita Kenyon, Kathy Kidwell, Freddie Nunez, Grace Martel, Terry Aguilar, Mona Magana, Ricardo Sanchez, Eddie Aranda, Juanita Pearson, Nancy Armstrong, Richard Anthony Ruiz, Yoli Higuera, Ella Sue Elizalde, and Jaime Nunez. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and many happy returns of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, another weekend in the books. I'm trying to think what I did. I don't remember. I think I took about 8 naps. And
That was exciting.
yeah, probably munched too many. You know, you get bored and you snack. And you really shouldn't do that, but you do. Oh, well.
Yes, sirree.
I did get the lawn mowed.
That's good. Yeah.
Yes.
You're that was so that people could see that, you know, there's somebody there, right?
I think so.
The
That
grass
and
got a little tall.
yeah, I was going to bring in some goats.
Yep. If you could just teach them to nibble uniformly so that it would look like the lawnmower, you'd have to train them.
We're working on that.
The nibbling
Yes.
application.
Oh, well. Anyway, this is the start of Be Kind to Humans Week. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, being kind to humans is, well, it's okay. Yeah, it's an okay idea in theory, but what the heck? This is 2020, which kind of negates and disallows the whole deal, right?
Exactly.
Okay. It's also Waffle Iron Day. Let's hear it for the waffle iron.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Yes, we have one, and we seldom use it.
They don't get used a lot. They're kind of a collector's item. I would imagine some people use them for a desk, a paperweight.
Sure.
Although if they get a little sticky, or they can.
They can, but you have to clean them.
Yes, that's requirement number 1.
Okay. We've got news. We got a bunch of stuff, and we're willing to share. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Roy.
It's page 1 of, it's World in California News headlines. Brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts, your buddies at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is on his way.
Welcome to the 2020 Republican National Convention.
He'll meet delegates in Charlotte shortly who will nominate him for a second term. Mr. Trump will speak at the convention each night. People along the Louisiana coastline are in for a 1-2 weather punch. Tropical storm Marco is expected to arrive later today. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
This storm has lost all semblance of formation on the satellite. There's not going to be much wind out of this storm at all.
A system named Laura could slam into the state Wednesday as a hurricane. At least 13 arrested for looting homes evacuated during the California wildfires. Santa Cruz County Sheriff Jim Hart.
It takes a special person to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm going to go victimize and traumatize people who have already been through everything that this community's been through.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity premium system to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Yeah, every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties, and affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news: more than 1 million acres charred by wildfires in the state, with President Trump promising to send help.
Yesterday, I approved a major disaster declaration for California. Spoke to Governor Newsom as they battle 2 of the worst wildfires in the history of their state.
The LNU Lightning Complex fire, now the second largest wildfire in state history, leveling almost 900 structures in and around wine country. 8% containment on the CZU complex fires, burning in Santa Cruz and San Mateo counties.
There still are 24,300 structures that are threatened around the fire area. And we can now confirm that 231 structures have been destroyed.
Limited visibility as a result of the smoke impacting air operations, and it doesn't appear the blaze will be contained anytime soon. Red flag warning in effect through 5 p.m. California unemployment rate continuing to improve. The state adding more than 140,000 jobs last month, lowering the jobless rate to 13.3. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For air conditioning needs, repair, or replacement, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
O'Reilly. This is Derek's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
After the third time jump-starting my car, I finally realized my battery was dying. So I stopped by O'Reilly to have it checked. They tested it right there in the parking lot. It was bad, real bad. But they helped me find the right battery for my car and even installed it for free. Now my car starts like new.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Tired of lying awake, tossing and turning, just hoping for a few hours of sleep? Get the sleep you crave with the one-of-a-kind Tempur-Pedic. Only Tempur-Pedic uses proprietary Tempur material that continuously adapts and responds to your body to relieve pressure, so you get deep, uninterrupted sleep all night, every night. The Tempur-Pedic Summer of Sleep is going on now. Take advantage of our best offer of the year and experience your best sleep of the summer. All Tempur-Pedic mattresses are on sale with select savings up to $500. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, the city of Imperial has declared all businesses within the city essential. In defiance of the state of California and county of Imperial, the Imperial City Council made the declaration in a special meeting on this past Friday. The resolution is effective immediately. Mayor Darrell Pechtel stated that the city's action does not protect the businesses that choose to reopen from county or state actions, but it means the city will not interfere with their business. Pechtel said businesses who choose to open are required to follow industrial guidance issued by the CDC and California Department of Health. Chief of Police Leonard Barra stated. The Imperial Police Department will continue to educate our businesses to adhere to local and state health orders. We have no interest in criminalizing our businesses, but want to make sure everyone is following the guidelines. Imperial County released a statement Friday evening saying that the county sympathizes and understands the hardship many small and independent businesses and their employees have endured over the past 5 months as a result of the restrictions due to COVID-19. However, it is important to remember both state and county of Imperial health orders remain in effect. As an arm of the state, they say that they are obligated to enforce the laws and regulations set by the state of California, including health orders established by the local public health officer. Enforcing these laws is a duty and responsibility of all local government to ensure the health and safety of its residents and constituents. Imperial County Public Health Department's Division of Environmental Health that regulates a number of businesses with the Imperial County, and several state agencies regulate many businesses as well. Well, the CBP is cracking down. They issued a press release. The release said that Customs and Border Protection was cracking down on non-essential border crossers. For the past several months, Mexico and the U.S. agreed to slow the spread of COVID-19 by closing the international border to non-essential border crossers. That did not deter anyone. The CBP admits they cannot deny U.S. citizens and legal border crossers from crossing the border, but they can make it difficult. Every border crosser determined to be a non-essential border crosser is being sent to the secondary inspection area. The traffic in the secondary inspection area is piling up, resulting in sometimes 6 to 8 hours wait to cross the international border into the U.S. For their part, Mexican officials periodically stop every vehicle coming across the border, taking temperatures, increasing inspections, and turning back all non-essential crossers. KXO News Time 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
On Saturday of this weekend, another report was released on the COVID-19 situation in Imperial County. There have been a total of 10,393 positive cases. Active cases, 872. Recovered, 9,249. Patients tested, 55,545. And deaths, 272. We again remind you, get tested. And as we need more negative reports to make it possible to open up our businesses here in Imperial County. So do your part. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
Page 2 of the Local News, and our weather is brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Well, the Yuma County Sheriff's Office is investigating a double homicide. According to the Yuma County Sheriff's Office press release, deputies responded to a welfare check in the 900 block of Magnolia Avenue. On arrival, deputies found an open door, and inside they found a man and a woman, unresponsive. Both victims were deceased, apparently from gunshot wounds. No other information was released. The case remains under investigation. Well, the National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. According to the National Weather Service, afternoon temperatures will swell above 110 degrees starting today and continuing into this coming weekend. High pressure continues to strengthen over the Four Corners area, pushing the hot air into the desert southwest. Any thunderstorm activity that develops should stay east of the Colorado River Valley. Well, the federal government has approved California for a FEMA grant under the Lost Wages Assistance Program. According to FEMA, grant funding will allow California to provide $300 a week in addition to the state's regular unemployment benefit to workers unemployed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The funds are part of up to $44 billion available through FEMA's Disaster Relief Fund. California has agreed to work with FEMA to implement a system to make the funds available to the state's residents and administer the program. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance is announcing Covered California has extended their enrollment period until August 31st. Because of COVID-19, enrollment has doubled from last year. David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in the Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right choice and what fits your budget. Don't hesitate. Call David H. West Insurance today and make an appointment at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says temperatures are expected to warm to excessive heat levels today and tomorrow across the Imperial, Yuma, and Mexicali valleys, with the excessive heat likely persisting through Friday. Yesterday's high, 109, the low, 86. Sunny and hot today with a high near 113, light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 86, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday will be sunny and hot with a high near 114, light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 92 degrees downtown, 39% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Your border wait, downtown Calexico, 4 hours. No waiting sentry. It's an hour at the pedestrian gate. Eastport, 3-hour wait, no waiting sentry, 3 hours at the ready lane. It's an hour at Andrade. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Our American spirit is alive and strong. And while we're all going through these unprecedented historical times, we can face these challenges together. Hello, I'm Mark Hemstreet, owner of Shiloh Inns. Although we may wear face masks and practice social distancing, there are no restrictions on making travel memories for business or pleasure. Taking care of our Shiloh guests and employees is the very essence of what we do. At Shiloh Inns, we're open and ready to welcome you to a clean, safe home away from home. You'll find extra cleaning and sanitizing protocols in place for the safety of our guests and employees. At Shiloh Inns, we offer many free amenities like free Wi-Fi, and even the kids stay free. So book your next stay with confidence at shilohins.com or call 1-800-222-2244. Shiloh Inns, affordable excellence. American family-owned and proud of it.
It's sports time. NBA action in the bubble. The Celtics beat the 76ers 110-106. And, Boston wins the series 4-0. Meanwhile, in overtime, the Mavericks outlasted the Clippers 135-133. As that series is tied at 2 games each. The Raptors rolled big time, 150 to 122 over the Nets. Jazz topped the Nuggets 129-127 as Utah leads that series 3-1. By the way, the Raptors, they won the series 4-0 over New Jersey. High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast will feature some of the very best games from the KXO archives, concluding with the state championship game between Milpitas and the Southwestern Eagles on December 11th, 2020.
Let's play some football!
Classic high school football is brought to you by Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council member, looking for your vote in November. Hacienda Snack Bar, serving daily specials. Ubaldo Bermudez, your local Allstate agent. Ayton Express, your one-stop convenience store. Stan's Auto Body, and by Baja Farms. In Major League Baseball, the Nationals beat up on the Marlins 9-3. The Orioles nipped the Red Sox 5-4. Tigers topped the Indians 7-4. Rays edged the Blue Jays 5-4. Pirates nipped the Brewers 5-4. Twins, they got by the Royals 5-4. Hey, let's move on with the Cardinals topping the Reds 6-2. Cubs edged the White Sox 2-1. Giants beat the Diamondbacks 6-1. Mariners over the Rangers 4-1. Phillies beat the Braves 5-4. Meanwhile, Dodgers powered up as they beat up on the Rockies 11-3. The Athletics edged the Angels 5-4. That took 10 innings. And the Padres continued to roll. They beat the Astros 5-3. In other news, Takuma Sato won his second Indy 500. The race ended under caution. The stands were empty. And Kevin Harvick picked up a win the series leading seventh Cup win of the season as Harvick dominated at Dover. And in other news, it was Dustin Johnson winning by 11 shots at the Northern Trust. He's back at number 1 in golf. That's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got a look at financial news just ahead.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Well, it's financial news and a brief look at weather, and it is all brought to you by the Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Stocks off to a strong start today with the S&P 500 and NASDAQ Composite setting new records as investors appeared optimistic over a potential COVID-19 treatment. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 254 points at 28,184. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 above 3,400 at 3,416. And the NASDAQ at 11,318, both showing green. Gold is off $5.60 an ounce, and oil up 28 cents a barrel. The Food and Drug Administration yesterday said it had approved the use of convalescent plasma, the antibody-rich component of blood taken from recovered COVID-19 patients, as a treatment for serious coronavirus cases. Medical experts said the treatment may provide benefits to those battling the disease, but that there isn't conclusive evidence of its effectiveness, while questions remain about when it should be administered and dosage. And the Financial Times reported that the president may order the FDA to grant the same type of approval to the University of Oxford vaccine to be distributed by AstraZeneca. The S&P 500 last week returned to record territory, easing a nearly 34% plunge that took the U.S. benchmark from a record February 19th to its March 23rd low, in a rally driven largely by shares of big tech companies that have seen their businesses benefit from the pandemic, while shares of companies whose performance is tied more closely to the economic cycle have continued to lag despite some recent stretches of out-performances.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789. Or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 113 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight, a low around 86, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny and hot with a high near 114, light wind. 92 degrees, 38% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open to serve your family.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. It was back to school this morning in an area of one state where there's been a pitched battle about safety in the pandemic.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. 6 Central Florida counties have opened their classrooms, and administrators like Osceola County's Deborah Pace say they're ready with safety measures in place.
All of our schools will be using seating charts in our classrooms as well as on our buses, so we know where students are seated and who they might have been around.
In-person attendance is expected to be as high as 70% in some districts, but how long classrooms stay open is still up in the air. A judge still has to rule in a teachers union suit that says it's still not safe for them to go back to the classroom. The state and the districts say it is.
Tropical storm Marco's already surging water along the Louisiana coast. It's getting weaker, though, as it closes in on making landfall. This resident is concerned.
It makes me nervous because the levee is jeopardized right now, and I'm afraid that with the storm coming through, it's going to push the sand away from the levee, and the burrito that's inside is going to be destroyed.
A second tropical storm, Laura, is drenching Cuba and is expected to get stronger as it charges into the Gulf. Republicans have begun the process of formally nominating President Trump as the party's 2020 nominee. Ronna McDaniel is the RNC's chairwoman.
We are obviously disappointed we could not hold this event in the same way we had originally planned.
On CBS This Morning, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows was asked about a key Trump departure.
She made this decision that some people will see as a difficult decision, but I believe if you ask Kellyanne Conway, she believes she made the right decision for her family.
27 former GOP lawmakers say today they back Joe Biden. On Capitol Hill, House Democrats are getting a chance to question Postmaster General Louis DeJoy. New York's Carroll Maloney chairs the Oversight Committee.
We are hearing from constituents about significant delays in the delivery of mail, medicines, food, and other supplies.
At least 7 deaths are blamed on the wildfires in Northern California. Kenyon Howard is disregarding an evacuation notice in his neighborhood.
Never been like this ever before. I mean, fires surrounded us.
CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
More than 1 million acres have burned in just over 1 week. And to give you some context here, that's more than 3 times the typical wildfire season, and resources are stretched thin.
Fiat Chrysler is recalling more than 130,000 vehicles because a problem could cause diesel engines to stall. Some Ram 1500 pickups and Jeep Grand Cherokees are included. Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 250 points. The NASDAQ is up 42. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Morning.
How'd you get in my house, B?
Through the air conditioning vent. It's dark in there.
Go away.
How about some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cheerios. Do I look like a child to you?
Honey Nut Cheerios are tasty and can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet. Did you just
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard a
It was my dryer.
You might want to get that thing checked out.
Have a change of heart. Honey Nut Cheerios. Learn more about Honey Nut Cheerios by picking up a box at your local store.
Hiring the best people can transform your business and help take it to another level. Indeed can certainly help you find those talented people. We have nearly 3/4 of all job seekers in the U.S., according to ComScore, and smart tools to help you find the best candidate for you. Indeed also provides flexibility to only pay for what you need and won't lock you into any long-term contracts. Claim your $75 credit to get more quality candidates fast when you post your first job at Indeed.com/high-impact. That's Indeed.com/high-impact. Terms and conditions apply.
In Great Britain, children have been returning to classrooms in phases because of the virus pandemic.
Back to school, but not like before.
You need to wash your hands when you're going in and out of class. I don't mind doing it because
it's going to keep me safe.
Britain's chief medical officer says children face virtually no risk to their physical health going back to school, a known risk to their mental health staying out of school.
Many more are likely to be harmed by not going than harmed by going.
All British children should be back in class by next Monday. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
And Britain's largest retailer, Tesco, said today it will create 16,000 permanent jobs in the UK because of the pandemic-fueled surge in online grocery demand. It's now 16% of the business. Most of the jobs will be filled by temporary employees who've been brought on over the past few months. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
This is good news, maybe exactly when you need it to. Right now, MediShare is waiving their new member fees. This could save you money on top of all that you'll save each month by becoming a member of MediShare. So many people are looking for a healthcare solution right now, seeing the cost of COBRA plans, for instance. And MediShare is the affordable alternative to health insurance. The typical family saves $500 a month, but you might save even more. MediShare is a Christian community that shares each other's health care costs, and because of the current economic situation, they're making it easier than ever. Apply by August 31st, and you can save an additional $170 on your first month. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Just tell them the promo code SHARE to receive your additional savings. Maybe now is the time to make the switch, like more than 400,000 people already have, and start saving. Here it is. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. ECRMC is now offering telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you this morning by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230 KXO. Let's go surfing.